This is the Home Hour of Good Day Lifestyles. This is, of course, the beginning of a 3-day weekend, Drew.
It is indeed.
A great weekend it's shaping up to be for home projects or for gardening, because it's a little bit cooler than it was yesterday and the day before.
Got rid of that record heat. Good riddance to it, I say. That's just my opinion.
Yes, indeed.
It will be more comfortable today and tomorrow. Complete forecast details coming up. In the meantime, we're going to kick off this half hour by talking about junk that you might have in your garage. Now, you've probably seen, I've seen a lot of these signs scattered about around town. You know, the ones that say 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Right.
Have you seen a lot of those?
I have seen them. I have seen them. And I have a feeling there are a lot of folks out there, a lot of families this weekend, if you're not off somewhere doing something fun on vacation, this line is being said in a lot of homes this weekend. Honey, let's clean out the garage, right?
Well, it just so happens our handyman Dave Schmicke is going to introduce us to a business dedicated to getting rid of your junk. And if you've got junk, you got to give these guys a call.
You know George Carlin's routine about stuff? You've heard it before. We get stuff, and then we find we don't have quite enough room for the stuff. So we get a bigger house so we can get more stuff. Well, you know what? This Beaverton homeowner has had enough of the stuff. So she called in the pros to get rid of some of this stuff. And by pros, I mean the folks called Got Junk. You know, when it comes time for spring cleaning, I think we need to talk with Tom Maryshack. He doesn't usually hang out in the back of a truck, but we asked him to this time. Tom, what do you guys pick up?
We pick up pretty much anything that's non-hazardous that 2 people can lift. We'll send a crew out there to get whatever you need to get gotten rid of.
So do you liberate a lot of people for them to be able to actually park their car into the garage?
Park their car in the garage, add space in their house. We're really the cheapest form of renovation you can find because you've already got the space. We're just giving it back to you.
Well, come and show me for a second, if you don't mind, what kind of stuff we're talking about here.
Well, as you can see in the pile here, we'll see a lot of old bikes, some old clothing, any sort of old tools and boxes, packaging materials, belts. Sample belts.
Sample of belts.
You can see a lot about what the owners do.
Yeah, the homeowners here, you know, their diets actually work real well, other than mine. Now, what do you not take?
We do not take things that are hazardous. Mm-hmm. That being, you know, a half can full of paint, mm-hmm. Pesticides, propane tanks. Batteries. Okay. We'll give you the resources to go get rid of those things, but otherwise we'll pretty much take anything that the guys can handle on the truck.
Now you don't just take this down to the dump and toss it in there, right?
No, we actually try to recycle and donate as much as possible.
Because I mean, here we have a lot of wood debris too, and this is something that could, you know, instead of going into the waste stream, it could be recycled.
Absolutely, you can take it down and it can be chipped up. It could end up back in a playground if it doesn't have any nails or anything in it. It can be used for a variety of different, once it gets down to that bark dust, they can use it for a whole lot of things.
What's the weirdest thing you found, man?
Weirdest thing, we've picked up a truckload of mannequins before here locally. That's one of the weirdest things. We've done some hot tubs in the past. We've got 140 franchises across the country, and we've done skeletons, we've done mannequins, we've done 17,000 pounds of sardine cans. We've definitely done some strange things. But if you get outside the box and think, what don't you need? And 17,000 cans of sardines usually is top of the list.
I wouldn't think I would need that. Well, let me ask you, Sherry, now these guys are going to be giving you space to park your car again. Oh, yeah. How much of a relief is that?
Oh, it's a big relief, you know, because of all the rain and everything. It's nice to get the car in under the garage and get it parked in. So we're going to be excited about that, yeah.
And you dealt with these guys before. How have they been to work with?
Well, that's the thing about it. We had them come last spring, and we just, you know, we had all this stuff, and we thought, oh, try them out. And they came, they were on time, they're personable, they're clean, the truck is good looking and clean, the guys are very nice, they got the job done in record time, and they cleaned up right after them. And so we were so impressed that when spring rolled around again, we thought, hey, we're going to call these guys again.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting us come and witness the whole spectacle.
Yeah, feels good too when it's done.
This is a really slick deal.
It is. Apparently they'll pick up just about anything with a couple limitations here. They won't take any hazardous materials, no paint, tires, or car batteries, but almost anything else, fair game.
It's true. And frankly, when it comes to those things, we all know what we need to do with them. You've got to
right.
take them to Metro. You have to do the right thing. But anything else, wow. Got
Just give them a
junk?
call.
Get rid of it. When it comes to building or remodeling,